I recently sold 3 ounces of gold for a significant loss, and I don't even care. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Stormy here. Today I wanted to discuss with you why I recently sold 3 ounces of gold for a significant loss. Yes, that's right, a significant loss. It actually just happened last week on my auction. Those of you that are new to the channel, I have an auction every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I sold not 1, not 2, but 3 ounces of gold for a significant loss. And I'm going to tell you why I did this, and it makes total and perfect sense. Yes, it does, believe me. Last week we hit a 9.1% inflation rate, another 40-year high. Surprise, surprise. And the Fed reacted by increasing interest rates, thereby strengthening the dollar, which then weakens precious metal prices. So we have been seeing this continuous pattern of increasing inflation, increasing of interest rates, and then the decrease of spot prices. However, premiums continue to hold strong for physical silver and gold. So somebody that's in the business of buying and selling silver and gold, such as myself, has to be very careful in the different things that I buy and sell. That being said, I've been buying and selling silver and gold for over 3 years, and a lot of the gold that I've been acquiring, I've purchased at all different levels. I bought it for $1,700 an ounce, $1,600 an ounce, heck, even in the mid-2000s, about $1,000 an ounce. Then in the last couple of years, we've seen gold and silver shoot up significantly, but I was continuing my purchasing of gold and silver all along because I buy and I sell it. That being said, I looked through my spreadsheet and I saw that I had some gold sitting at a $2,050 purchase price, a $1,995 purchase price, and a purchase price of $1,980. That is some significant prices paid for gold. I viewed this as an opportunity on my auction to sell off this gold because, in my opinion, I think that interest rates are going to continue to increase to combat the higher inflation rates that are still coming. And that being said, I know that gold and silver most likely will react in a negative fashion in terms of lower spot prices. Now, that's a great opportunity for a lot of people looking to load up and to buy silver and gold. However, somebody in my position that's buying high, I need to make sure that I am recovering at least some of the costs that I'm putting out in my inventory. That being said, for the $2,050 gold coin, the $1,995 gold coin, and the $1,980 gold coin, I sold them each for $1,865. That means I lost $185 on one coin, $130 on another coin, and $115 on a third gold coin, for a grand total, my friends, of $430 loss. That's right. I took a $430 hit on my gold. So why am I openly sharing this with you? Well, it's because it was a very strategic move that I made on my part. Again, like I said, I still think that gold is going to continue to drop. But let's pretend that gold isn't going to drop. Let's pretend that gold is going to stay in this mid $1,700, low $1,700 range. What's going to benefit me more as a seller? Am I going to profit by just having my gold sit in a safe and not make any money for me and continually lose value? Or can I sell that gold and then with the money that I recover from the sale of that gold, go buy silver and then sell that silver for a profit? The gold that I sold, I brought in a total of $5,595 back into the business. And with that $5,595, if I am to purchase silver at approximately, and I'm just making a nice average here, $30 per coin or $30 per ounce, and if I'm selling my silver higher than that, then I have nothing but upside potential. So if I take that $5,595 and I buy silver at approximately $30 per ounce, that means I'm going to get about 186 ounces of silver in inventory. If I take that silver, that inventory, that 186 extra ounces, and I am selling that for $40 an ounce, thereby making a $10 profit per coin on average, because sometimes I make tremendous profits and other times I make very marginal profits. So I'm going with a nice round $10 profit per coin. So if I'm profiting $10 per coin on each of those silver coins that I'm just going to pick up, or ounces of silver, I should say, that then represents a $7,440 cash position. So if I take that $7,440 and I deduct the $5,595 that I originally put out, that leaves me with a little bit over $1,800 total profit. In my opinion, it's far better for me as a buyer and reseller of silver and gold. It makes a lot more sense for me to liquidate some inventory that's just sitting stagnant and possibly losing more value, and take that money and put it into items that I'm going to be able to sell at a much faster rate and turn a much faster, higher profit than I would be able to if I were to just sit there on that gold and hope that one day the values would come back up and I would sell it for a profit. The other thing that I have found in the years that I have been doing the buying and selling of silver and gold, gold has a much less premium on it. There's a lot less profit margin to be made on the sale of gold. That could be in part to the fact that people are a lot more conscientious of their purchases since it's a lot larger and they want to get as close to spot as they possibly can when it comes to the buying of gold. And when it comes to silver, people are a little bit more free with the spending of their money. They're a lot more willing to put out a $40 purchase to get their fix of precious metals than they are to put out a $2,000, $2,100 bill. Also, speaking from a standpoint of somebody that's selling gold, it makes a lot more sense for me to not lock up $2,000 in a gold coin, in which I would probably only get $50 profit for it if I were to then go and turn and resell it. Whereas I could take that $2,000, put that into silver, and I would be able to buy and sell a lot more inventory and make a lot higher premiums and profits on those sales of the smaller silver coins. The reason I wanted to share this with all of you is because, listen, let's be real here. Not everybody is going to talk about the losses of their sales. Okay, a lot of people think that might make them look like a loser or a failure. For me, it's a very strategic move, and I know of many other people that buy and sell silver and gold and are doing a very similar thing where they are unloading some of their gold and buying silver to resell it. Now, does that mean that's something that you should be doing? I mean, that's entirely up to you. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so you have to kind of make that decision on your own. A lot of people also do factor in the gold-silver ratio, and right now we're sitting at around 91 to 1. So it might be a good opportunity, even though I don't really look at the silver gold ratio. A lot of people do. This is a time and point where silver to gold right now, you have an increase in the amount of silver for every 1 ounce of gold. So this might be one of those opportunities for you to kind of look, do a little bit more research, and possibly increase your silver positions and scale back on the gold. I'm curious as to what it is that you think in terms of selling some of your gold, liquidating it, and picking it up in a form of silver and possibly reselling that and making more money. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on this strategy? And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.